This one strips the format down to its most primal form, a straight-up eating race. Whoever finishes their entire plate first walks away with roughly $1 million, no puzzles, no trivia, just speed and stomach capacity. The setup looks simple: grilled chicken, rice, and a plate of fresh red chili peppers laid out in front of each player, but that pepper plate is doing a lot of quiet work here. This is not just a race to eat fast, it is a race to eat fast while your mouth is actively on fire, and that combination changes everything about how the round plays out. You can see it immediately once the countdown hits 0, everyone diving in at full speed, but within the first minute the chili starts catching up to them. Watering eyes, exaggerated fanning at their own mouths mid-chew, reaching for water bottles they clearly know they should not be reaching for mid-race because every second spent drinking is a second not spent eating. That tension between managing pain and maintaining pace is honestly the entire engine driving this challenge forward. Anyone can shovel rice into their mouth quickly under normal circumstances. Doing it while your tongue is burning and your nose is starting to run requires a completely different kind of mental toughness, and watching different players handle that pressure differently is where the real entertainment comes from. Some power through with a kind of grim determination, barely reacting outwardly even as their face turns visibly red. Others crack almost immediately, laughing through the pain, complaining loudly between bites while somehow still managing to keep pace with everyone else at the table. There is also a nice rhythm to how the group dynamic shifts as the plates empty out. Early on everyone is focused purely on their own plate, but as the race stretches on you start hearing side commentary, players clocking how far ahead or behind their friends are without ever actually breaking their own pace, which adds a layer of competitive awareness on top of an already physically demanding task. And once someone finally clears their plate first, the celebration hits different than in most of these challenges, less about clever strategy paying off and more about pure physical endurance, sheer stubbornness under pressure, finally being rewarded. The video wraps things up with a nice little bonus twist too, a mystery numbered box that gets pulled out once the eating portion wraps, adding one more layer of luck-based suspense right at the very end, as if the burning mouths and empty plates were not already enough drama for one round. What keeps a format this simple from ever feeling stale is exactly how visceral it is to watch. There is no complicated rule set to explain, no strategy breakdown required. You just watch real physical discomfort collide with real competitive drive in real time, and that raw, unfiltered reaction is something scripted content can basically never fake convincingly, no matter how good the production value happens to be. It also helps that a format built around food travels so easily across different audiences and cultures. Everyone understands the basic stakes of a spicy food challenge almost instantly, no context or backstory required, which is probably why this exact style of eating race keeps showing up across so many different creator channels throughout the region, each one adding their own small twist, different spice level, different dish, different bonus prize round tacked onto the ending, while the core appeal of watching ordinary people push through real discomfort for a shot at real money never really changes from one version to the next.